Hey everybody, Tony D with a screenwriter's rant, and this is called The Nights Before Christmas. I know, Joan. We're just going to do one more. And on this movie, it's kind of a semi low budget, not super low budget movie. Um, Takes place in America because it has this shot in the trailer. What? I know. I know. Nobody's watching movies anymore. Why am I doing this? Because I'm a screenwriter, doggy. It's all I have. It's all I have. So it takes place in America, as you can see by this establishing shot. And this appears to be some kind of sequel to that movie where Santa Claus killed everybody. Because, but like not a direct sequel. I don't think it's the same franchise, and it's got that music with the the piano music, dung dung. Oh wait, I got a keyboard. I can probably do it. Let me see. Let's see if I can do it. All right, all right. So it would be got to do music, piano. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Hmm. Let's try 05. It's like that kind of. That's a little too happy. No, it was more. Yeah, like that. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's kind of like that, where it has that piano sound, but it's just dung dung dung, and so this father's trying to convince his daughter to come home for Christmas, but apparently she was targeted by the Santa killer before, and then there's a lot of a guy, Santa, dragging his bloody axe through the snow. And then there's this woman who I guess is Mrs. Claus, who becomes his sidekick. And see, he writes, I guess that's in blood, naughty. And then he strangles this guy with Christmas lights. It's one of these movies. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, see, he's strangling the guy. He's dragging him around with Christmas lights, and the guy can't get the Christmas lights off. So, a very happy movie, and I think this is one of the detectives that's after him. She looks just sad to be in this movie. um, and there's, here's the maniac, and he's smashing out the window with his axe, and this is one of his victims he killed, and they're finding the bodies, and she's questioning this guy, and he's talking about how he burned down an asylum, and this is his sort of Harley Quinn type sidekick, and he's swinging an axe, and yeah, there he is swinging an axe. So it looks pretty bonkers. I mean, and there's car chases and lots of blood. It's very bloody looking, very bloody. So you can see Mrs. Claus in the background. She kind of looks like Harley Quinn. And then this guy's on the phone. You see the Christmas lights start to flicker out, and it's like, stay off his naughty list. Dun, dun, dun. He's the reason for the season. Ha ha ha. And he throws an axe. And you can see they're just raving lunatics. And then there's this weird, funny moment where she comes in and people are being murdered in this room. And she's got all the drinks and then says, oh, I'll come back later. I don't know why. And then it's the nights before Christmas. And then there's an actual bit right at the end here. Oh, was that it? I guess that was it. So written by Paul Tanter and Simon Phillips. Took two guys to write this movie. Who directed it? Produced, executive producer, production, editing. Directed by Paul Tanter. Okay, so Paul Tanter co-wrote it with Simon Phillips. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this kind of movie. I don't think it really works. Again, this idea that somebody that deranged could avoid the cops for that long. If you're so deranged that you're murdering people left and right with an axe and leaving blood everywhere, you're just not going to get very far. It's different when you do these movies about smart killers. Then you can it's easier to suspend your disbelief, like in Silence of the Lambs. Hannibal Lecter was a super smart serial killer, and then his patients they were deranged, but they hadn't killed like 30 people. This guy supposedly killed 30 people, and that to me is just, it's just their way of trying to like, no, 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 our guy's even more evil and more scary. He killed 30 people to escape the asylum or whatever. And just because you throw out a number there, it's not necessarily effective. You know, you can't tell us, you got to show us. Hannibal Lecter showed us why he was so evil and deranged and crazy. Is because he managed to get out of a prison that was pretty, you know, unable to. Yeah, it was hard for people to get out of that. You know, you had to be super smart, and he was. You know, he crafted a whole escape plan, and he got away. This guy, he just seems like a deranged lunatic that no one's shot yet. So, I'm not a huge fan of these kinds of movies, other than to watch them sort of ironically, you know, if they're so ridiculous. But, you know, even after a time, I just get bored with them. It's like, all right, you're a maniac. I get it. You know, at least kill people in interesting ways, and then maybe you can entertain me. But it's just, you know, the movie itself doesn't really say much. It doesn't, to me, they don't have great messages. It's not, doesn't seem to be benefiting society or teaching anybody anything, or, you know, they're just sort of gory entertainment if you're looking for sort of bad B movie. That would be my guess without seeing the movie, just seeing the trailer. So if you want to see the trailer, it's called The Nights Before Christmas, which I guess they couldn't call it the night before Christmas. 2020 movie trailer. Looks pretty low budget. You can see it's only had 33 views, one upvote, one downvote. Yeah, I you know, if you put a gun to my head, I'd downvote it. But I don't like the downvote thing simply because it's like, you know, I don't like to. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say it. That's my attitude. You know, unless, you know, if this was a huge movie with a big star, oh yeah, I'd downvote the hell out of this, because there's no excuse for, in my view, a movie being this B movie if you spent $100 million on it. But you know, they probably didn't spend that much money and they got it out. So it's a movie. You know, if you need something for Halloween, maybe it'll be okay.